Um, if you've ever wondered what fuels a hero or villain beyond their powers, subscribe and hit the like button. It's like a hero's call to adventure. Uh, Shape your journey here. And imagine growing up under relentless pressure, whether from a demanding parent or a society that expects the impossible. Some characters in My Hero Academia face these scars, shaping their destinies in ways that are hard to overlook. Take Todoroki, for example. His childhood was a battlefield of abuse from his father, Endeavor. Fire and ice weren't just his quirks, they symbolized the conflicting emotions within him. Um, Enduring hot water burns from his mother's panic, his family's trauma ran deep like volcanic magma ready to explode. Uh, Despite these hardships, Todoroki's journey turned him into a symbol of perseverance. It was a choice, either surrender to the past or forge ahead. His story reminds us that even in the coldest moments, a spark of hope can ignite a hero's path. Then there's Aizawa, quietly intense and seemingly unshakable. Uh, and his tough exterior hides a tragedy. His closest friend, Shirakumo, was brutalized, turned into the terrifying Nomu. Watching someone you care about become a monster is uh, a trauma few recover from. And Aizawa bears this silent burden. What about the darker side? Dabi's story is a fiery tragedy. Um, Once Toya Todoroki, he desperately sought his father's approval, risking everything to impress him. A catastrophic burn marked a turning point, pushing him into the villain's shadows, fueled by anger and a need for recognition that turned deadly. Himiko Toga's past was equally heart-wrenching, and her blood-related quirks were misunderstood from the start. Her parents, instead of guiding her, labeled her a monster, pushing her into a corner of hatred and fear. Um, Perhaps with a different family, she'd have become a hero, not a villain. Shigaraki's backstory is seeped in tragedy. Born into an abusive home where his father hated heroes, he accidentally decayed his own family in an act of chaos. That moment sealed his path into villainy, making his story one of despair turned darkness. Twice, with his fractured personality, reflects how his own powers became a source of inner conflict. His clones, his identities, it's an ongoing battle just to keep himself whole. Often being split into isn't as fun as it sounds. Um, it's Yuga Aoyama's struggle comes from immense pressure, living under the shadow of All Might and family threats. His flamboyant attitude masks a deep sense of inadequacy, trying to prove his worth in a world that's always watching. And meanwhile, Deku's path hits a different note. Starting as a powerless dreamer, he pushed his body to the brink repeatedly, exploding himself in his quest to become a hero. His journey is about resilience, proving that even without powers, heart can carry you far. They all share a common thread, that hardship often shapes what we become. Heroes and villains, both born from pain, tell stories of struggle, perseverance, and sometimes tragic missteps. And seriously, with all these intense backgrounds, you'd think their quirks would come with a therapist attached. Or maybe they just need a break, like the villain's vacation to the villainous spa. Um, with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, hey, there's the one. All right.